I'm here today to interview you for the Interactive Festival events. Obviously, the internationals couldn't go ahead this year, so I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions about the internationals. So, the first one, if you could describe the International Festival in one word, what would it be and why?
Yes, so probably a very, very good question. I think the first word that comes to mind when I think of internationals is inclusive, that the whole event, sort of starting from that Friday night right through to even the workshops on Monday, there is absolutely something for everyone. And that, that's your pre-level dancers through to your championship dancers, through to their mothers and fathers, to the teachers, absolutely everyone. And I think internationals is that championship in Australia that really does that very, very well. I know it's the championship that all my dancers want to go to because of that. It's that real, it's just got a great feeling, sort of a happy, sort of friendly feeling. And that's because it is so inclusive of absolutely everyone. So yeah, that would be my word.
And for yourself, what would be your personal favorite memory from the event?
Oh, gee, there's been a lot of great memories. I suppose one of the main ones was the year that I was accepted into International's Hall of Fame. It was actually the inaugural year. It was a massive shock, really. It was not something that I ever expected. And probably, as to whether, it was right or wrong, but it was definitely a very, very, great memory. I've always supported, internationals because I do love the championship, and to be acknowledged like that was really a very, very nice position to be put in.
And I know it might be a bit hard, but would you be able to pinpoint one specific favorite part of the event for yourself?
I probably think, sort of, well, probably more than one. I definitely enjoy the choreography for the fact that it brings the whole dance school together. We've always, sort of gone along the lines that if you're going to internationals, you're either in the junior choreography or the senior choreography. And, that might be right down to our primaries, but, so we've got to find something for them to do in that choreography. So I think it's really the event for me as a teacher that brings the whole dance school together. So I've always enjoyed that. I love the way that Douglas and the team, sort of run the championships, that they introduce every dancer who's dancing before the championship starts. I think that's a really lovely, a lovely touch. And I know that the dancers really enjoy that. Sort of they come out in states, and it really does have that, again, very inclusive feel to it, that everyone is involved in it. So that would be my two things I'd probably say.
And then again, so your proudest moment as a dance teacher at the event, I'm sure you've had many dancers be successful over the years, but is there one moment that kind of sticks in your mind?
Oh, look, there's been a lot, sort of probably, the last couple of years, especially last year, where, every dancer that I had there, placed, sort of well. It was also a year that we won 5 championships. So that's always, do a champagne at the end of the day. So that was a great day. And last year was also the year, sort of, that Douglas had all the boys involved in everything. So Dean, my other half, was one of the presenters with Peter Daniels. And so I suppose, that year we did win the Teachers' Cup as well. So it was Dean that presented it to me. So I suppose, last year was definitely, a very happy event for us. So I'd have to say that was probably one of my best years there.
What will you miss most about the event this year?
Oh, definitely, the friendships and all that sort of thing. Sort of Western Australia is, 5 hours flying from, the eastern states. So internationals is really an event that, sort of that you get over there and you've got your friends and girlfriends and, really good friends that you have a drink with and sit down and have a meal with. So apart from the dancing, I'll really miss that social side of it. But I'm sure that's what a lot of people are missing with, no competitions and all that social get together that, you have at competitions, which you would know yourself. I'm sure most people around the world are probably missing that at the present moment.
So that is all my questions. And I just want to again thank you so much for coming on and agreeing to do this.
I think you're doing a wonderful job of all this. It's great, sitting down listening to some of them. I've sort of gone back on a few of them. No, you've done a wonderful job, and I think it's just another thing going around the world at the moment that is, making people come together again and all that sort of thing. So congratulations to you as well.
A big thank you to Kerry for agreeing to take part in the 4th episode of the interactive series. Be sure to take part in the Hebridean Challenge this week, where you can dance alongside other members of your country. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thank you for watching.